Everyone, let's continue with our CSS animation walkthrough on the FreeCodeCamp curriculum. Now, in the previous video, we started our animation and we've already done a 360-degree animation on this wheel here. So let's continue. So the next thing we want to look at is something called animation iteration count. And it's a property that we use to set how many times your animation should repeat. Okay, this number can be set to a number. This can be set to a number or to infinite, and which is going to let our animation repeat over and over and over again without ending. So your Ferris wheel should never stop. As you can see here, this keeps moving over and over again without stopping. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to set the wheel selector to have an animation iteration count of infinite. So below here, let's say animation dash iteration count, and we'll set it to have a value of infinite. Okay, now it's going to run over and over and over without ending. Let's also look at something called the animation timing function. And this sets how the animation should progress over time. There are different values for this property, but you want the Ferris wheel animation to run at the same rate from start to finish. So let's set the animation timing function to linear. As you can see right now, it doesn't run at the same rate. It starts sort of quickly and then it slows down. As you can see, it starts very fast and then it slows down. But we want it to have an even or a linear motion, and even so that the speed at which it's going is even throughout. Okay, so the way we are going to do that is to say animation timing function, and we'll give it a value of linear. Okay, so now it moves at the same rate from start till it does a full 360. All right, let's go on to the next one. Now I want to create another keyframe rule with the name cabins. So if you remember, this is how we created the keyframe. So we'll say at keyframes, we give it a name. The name will be cabins, and then we bring our curly braces, copying both the 0% and 100% rules, but set the transform property to 100%. Okay, so I'll say 0%. Let's set transform property to 100%. But set the transform property of the 100% to negative 360. Okay, so start from 0%. Sorry. So 0%, but transform will be rotate 0 degrees. Yeah, like so. And then we are also going to say 100%. Bring our curly braces. Let's say transform. Let's give it a value of rotate. Then we'll give it a value of negative 360 degrees. So this will make it rotate in an anti-clockwise fashion. Okay. Once again, as you can see here, you see this, the circle rotates in a clockwise fashion and the cabins rotate in an anti-clockwise fashion. So let's continue. Now, as you can see, the cabins are not rotating, even though we've added a keyframe of cabin. The reason is because we've not added a keyframe to our cabin yet, the name. So we are going to say animation. Within your wheel, you created 4 different properties to control the animation. For your carbon selector, you can use the animation property to set all at once. Okay, so within our wheel, where is our wheel? We have animation name, we have animation duration, we have animation count, and animation timing function. Instead of writing these one by one, what we can also do is we can just write animation, okay, and then let's set the animation property of the carbon rule to carbons, which is the name of the animation we created. Let's also set the timing to 10s. Let's set the timing function to linear, and then let's set the animation iteration count to infinite. Okay, so instead of writing what we have here, animation name, duration, iteration count, and function, we just write animation. The first value is for the animation name, the second value is for the timing, the third value is the second value is for the duration, the third value is for the timing function, and the fourth value is for the iteration count. All right, now we can see our carbons are also rotating nicely. For step 24, to make the animation carbon seem more like a natural swinging motion, you can use the easing out timing function. So this setting will tell the animation to start and end at a slower pace, but move more quickly in the middle of the cycle. Okay, so let's replace linear to ease in out. Okay, so let's just say ease in out. All right. Next, you can use keyframes rules to control more than just the transformation of an element. In the 0% selector of your keyframe carbons, set the background color to yellow. Okay, so this means it will start at yellow. So let's say background color yellow. All right, and then let's continue. So now we've set our background color to yellow, so it starts out at yellow and move until it gets to red, which is the default color. So between the 0 and 10% selectors, we want to add a 50% selector. So let's say 50% selector. Let's bring our curly braces, and then for this one, we want to set the background color to purple. Okay, so now what happens is starts at yellow, changes to purple, and then moves on to become red. Okay, beautiful. Because the animation is on an infinite loop and the start and end colors are not the same, the transition appears jerky when it switches back from yellow from red back to yellow from red. So let's see. It's now turning red. See what happens when it becomes yellow. All right. So to fix this, let's remove the background color from the 0% selector. Okay, let's take this away. And let's see how it works now. Purple, red. All right. Now let's create a new 25% selector between the 0% and 50% selectors. Let's just say 25% background color, give me a yellow. Okay, so now we have it changing smoothly. Okay, so that's about it for this challenge. The last thing we want to do is we want to create a 75% selector between the 50% and 100%. So I'll come here and create a 75% selector. And let's say background color. Let's give it a value of yellow as well. With that, your animation is much smoother and your Ferris wheel is complete. So congratulations, you've now learned about CSS animations. All right, so once again, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy these videos, I will ask that you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel, because I'm working on more videos that I will be dropping very soon. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.